ask for it.
Okay, so we kind of asked this one. When
Yeah.
did you first learn a career existed, but you discovered it kind of
Earlier in
by
my career.
accident,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
And you didn't know this path was possible when
I
you
did
were
not.
younger? Not
I
at
did
all.
not.
Um, how does someone, would you say, today enter this field?
Oh, so I actually went back. So I went to Virginia Tech, which is in Blacksburg, Virginia, and it's in the western portion of the state. And I went back to visit my old food science department, just to see some of the changes that are made. And I'm on that campus probably once a year for a football game and things of that nature. And one of the things that our food science group did in the years since my graduation was to develop an outreach program
Okay.
to the local schools in the area.
So you mean the high schools in the area
Yes,
and middle schools?
yeah, just to
Okay.
make kids aware. Here's what food scientists do.
Okay.
And so I would imagine that there are others that have done the same thing in their various, because over my time I got to meet students. I actually visited the food science department at University of California, UC Davis.
Okay.
The program at Purdue in West Lafayette, Indiana. And so I got to see some of those, some of what those departments did in their communities and things of that nature. But it has to be that we do more outreach.
Okay. So you think it's beholden on the universities or
I
even
do.
that profession to
I
kind of
do.
make themselves more known?
Yeah, there are
And
more.
when you say food scientists too,
Yeah.
that doesn't limit you just to food. It's also relevant to Coke and
It's beverage as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
meat,
So-
meat science, food science.
Okay.
Nutrition.
well.
All of those are in the in the School of Life Sciences
Yeah.
at Virginia Tech, and so they come with lots of opportunities for you to do many things in that space. It not necessarily just what I did with my career in R&D and then ultimately in quality.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you have a food science, obviously you started at craft and you progressed all around.
Yeah.
You'd be able to have an entry level job at any one of those companies that you mentioned, likely. Maybe aside for Kimberly Clark, because food wasn't. Or do you think?
Well, I would say yes and no.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, in that there are transferable skills that you would require to do the work of understanding medical devices and things of that nature. So that's a learned skill.
Okay.
But if you come through the door with the understanding of quality, performance,
Yeah.
regulatory compliance, and
Yeah.
things of that nature, then you have most of that work done. You can learn the things and the aspects of the medical devices and things of that nature.
Okay, and you're answering what education is required. So is an undergraduate degree enough, or do you need a graduate degree in order to?
No, an undergraduate degree is plenty.
And then it's a science curriculum kind of that you need to take to kind of get through it.
It is.
So to your point, if students are interested in medicine, this is another expression of it.
It is.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, especially for me because again, the curiosity was resolved by me being in the world of research and development.
Did you get an advanced degree? by any chance?
A master's in food science.
Okay, so you did. Okay,
Yeah.
and also at Virginia Tech. Then?
Correct.
Okay, so you stayed there. Was it consecutive? You stayed on?
Yeah, right after I finished my undergraduate in food science, I stayed on for the next 2 years.
Okay, great. And is this a typical career progression in the field? Kind of staying in that space in that way.
Yes, I'll give you a great example. The other avenue is on the regulatory side.
Yes,
So FDA, USDA, and even Homeland Security.
Oh wow!
You wouldn't
have
think.
thought that,
Well,
right.
yeah, but one of the things that the Homeland Security is responsible for is the security of foodstuffs and beverages for our troops.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and the transport of same, and so it's amazing where you will find a food scientist or a regulatory person who, with a food science or nutrition or an
It's
advanced degree.
interesting. You
Yeah,
made me just think of space and NASA, like that.
yeah, that
Also,
as
that's
well.
a specific thing. And at one point, we even talked about airlines, and that's
Correct.
a whole other, yeah.
It
So,
is.
so there's so many different any place that's serving food,
Yeah,
you could potentially have a career at or start there.
correct.
Okay, that's really interesting.